Hey yo, what's going on everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to take a look at some awesome, interesting conversations going on over on Reddit today. It's been a little bit since we've done one of these. If you guys enjoy my content, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right into it. Up first, we got Final Spirit that said, well, I feel dumb, as this existed since day one. Literally years later, I just now today realized that I can put all my purchase house variations in the village at the same time. Are you kidding? How did I not know this? I even quit buying them in the premium shop because I was thinking, when am I going to change the outward appearance of my house that often? Oh wait, so you thought like buying the premium shop houses was only for your house specifically? Dang, I guess a lot of people thought the same thing because 727 upvotes. Yeah, you can place all of the premium shop houses down, literally all of them that you buy. After reading through the comments, I was shocked how many people did not know this. So I'll go ahead and show you guys just in case, but go to furniture, go to house, and you have the villager houses. You scroll down all these player houses, you can place down just to like decorate. I mean, you can have all of them. I already have this in another part of my valley. Winter Palace, Lady Tremaine's house, literally all the houses you buy from the premium shop, you can have the place down to decorate with, or you can go inside and decorate them separately. You know, I mean, I guess it happens though, because I was just talking on stream last night. I was like, I wonder how many new players don't even know that you can like go to an attraction like a ride, say the Pixar Pal Around, and you can actually just go on it and ride it because the game doesn't really tell you this stuff. So any of the amusement rides, you could just walk up there with a camera, interact with it, and you can actually ride it. Oh, hold up. You might want to turn it on first if you want it to actually move. So you turn it on, interact with your camera, and then you can actually do first person or like third person and do a selfie. I'll back out because I know it messes with some players' eyes. So I can see, I mean, the thing about Dreamlight Valley that's cool is there's so many little things, and it's why I always recommend you either subscribe to me, subscribe to your favorite DLV content creator, whoever it is, you know, just subscribe, follow their content, because I promise you're going to pick up and learn so many things that you didn't know before. But that's definitely interesting. Don't feel bad. It happens. This game, there's a lot of depth to it. On the surface, it looks very simple, but there's a lot of depth to this game. And then we got Mad's Mama said, okay, so hear me out. I love to have them in the game. I used to watch the show all the time. You know, Emperor's New Groove is like that one Disney film that doesn't really get much love when it comes to Disney games or even merchandise or even like Disney anywhere. If you even go to Disney, you don't really see anything Emperor's New Groove, which I don't know why, because it's one of those that everybody loves. I don't know a single person that's watched it and does not like it. And imagine getting a dream style for Cusco to have his original, you know, himself, and then get a dream style for lava. They would make so much money. Everybody would buy it. Kronk would be amazing as well. 2.4k upvotes on this. So the community definitely would love to have these characters in here. And I believe in one of the surveys, they actually mentioned about Emperor's New Groove. We got some items in the game, which was surprising. So at least it's on Gameloft's radar. Who knows, maybe as we get more into the game's lifespan, a lot of the more popular and mainstream characters are in the game. Maybe they'll eventually give us some more of these, like, well, we'll call them like side movies, even though they're not really, but kind of like the side characters, the characters Disney kind of put on the back burner. Maybe we'll get them implemented in the game. Now, here's a very interesting post. This one by Mootsie over here. Even the in-game men are like neglected. I already know where this is going, and yeah, for sure. So has anyone brought up how we are not currently confirmed to be getting 4 of the official Disney princes, despite their princesses being in the game or confirmed to be coming to the game at some point? We are missing a confirmation of Shang, Naveen, Philip, and Prince Charming. Not to mention, not a single Disney prince currently has a dream style, despite all but one free base game official Disney princess having at least one. This is very true. The princes get no love. A lot of the male stuff in the game gets no love, honestly. And I've seen posts like this, especially with like the outfits and stuff, for a very long time. I understand it from a marketing standpoint because even if I look at my YouTube analytics, my community is like, let me check again real quick. Give me a second. All right, so it's 71% female for my entire subscriber base. And I think that kind of shows that obviously more female players play Dreamlight Valley. And I think they kind of know that as well. And also I used to cover some other games. So like my subscriber base, like having more males was towards some other games that were more catered toward males as well. So I would say, yeah, the majority is definitely female player base for Dreamlight Valley. I feel like they take that into consideration. I mean, their job obviously is to make the game, but also to make money. So I think they kind of cater it that way. But why we don't at least get some characters like that kind of makes sense for the outfits, I suppose. That doesn't make it right, but you know, I guess that's what they're thinking. But yeah, how come we're not getting the princess in the game though? Like, I know this is a topic. A lot of people want Beast in his human form, but the other princess as well. Like, how come we didn't get Shang in here or Naveen? Like when the Mulan and Tiana update, how did they not come together with? We got Mulan and Mushu, but we didn't get Shang, and then we got just Tiana by herself, but we didn't get Naveen, which is weird. And they haven't even announced Prince Charming at all as well. So I don't know if they're ever going to give us those characters, but definitely interesting. So they went on to say the men in game are just as underdressed as the masculine avatars. It's sad how even with very recent characters here, level 10 quests that exclusively give out dresses, Daisy and Sally. Yeah, I kind of feel like for both avatars, we should have gotten an outfit at the end for both styles. I think that would have been nice as well. Please, Gameloft, give us some needed outfits to the small number of princes in your game and to your male player base. We feel overlooked in your beautiful game. Yeah, I can definitely understand the frustration. Personally, I mean, I also play Infinity Nikki, and I'm wearing a dress and playing as a girl all the time. Either way, for me, I don't know. I don't really care too much about the outfits. As you guys notice, I pretty much use the same outfits for the most part for my character. So I've never been a big fan of like outfits or anything like that. But having some more characters, or at least partners for our characters in the game, I would love to have for sure. But let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Now, on the bright side, we are in fact getting Aladdin next month, and hopefully he will come with some really cool clothes or some clothes for the males as well. And speaking of Aladdin, we got this post by C Yogurt Closet that said Aladdin and Jasmine's house. With the update quickly approaching, what are we thinking that their house is going to be? Are we all 100% thinking that it's going to be the Sultan's palace? Not sure what else it could be, to be honest. Anybody else have any ideas of what it could be? I kind of talked about this in a previous video when we talked about this update, but I feel like it still will be the Sultan's palace. Now, a lot of players are thinking, well, since we have it over in Eternity Isle, that's not going to happen. So while, yes, Jafar is over here in the Sultan's palace, the Palace of Agrabah, I still feel like they could get the palace as their house, because this one is kind of corrupted and it's also DLC like exclusive, right? So I don't feel like if something comes in a DLC, then it's completely cut off forever for free to play characters or players. And so I don't see any reason why they couldn't do a smaller house. And if anything, maybe that's why they didn't give Jafar his own house or give him the Sultan's palace as his house. They kind of just left it as this big corrupted one, because maybe the developers knew that we were getting a smaller version, a true version of it in this Aladdin and Jasmine update. So that's my guess. I think we are still getting it as their house. If you guys have any thoughts on what it could be, let us know down below. I don't think they're going to have our Princess Jasmine living in Aladdin's street rat house, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna be in the palace. And Wildcat Forever said all ready for the new update, and they've done a little prep work here. So this is something I've been wanting to mention to you guys. If you haven't thought about it, start prepping over here if you do own the DLC, because I imagine how many dream snaps there's going to be based around this theme. And if you own Eternity Isle and you have the little desert background, I think you're going to have more options to be able to do your dream snap. I think it's going to be easier. Now, any dream snap theme you can still create using any background, I feel like, if you're creative enough. But I think it's going to come in very handy if you have a lot of space to decorate. Since the Aladdin update is coming up, a lot of the premium items might be based around this style, this background, and dream snaps for sure. Now, the last one we're going to take a look at is we're going to help High Doses over here. They said, help me decide on which DLC to buy. They said, so I'm not very far in the main story, but I absolutely fell in love with this game, and I'm looking forward to playing it through. I have some rest money in my Steam wallet that I have no other use for currently. So here's my question. How do the add-ons work? Will you have to finish the main story game beforehand for you to unlock it or it to be playable? No, you could pretty much, I think you have to do just a little bit in the story, but it sounds like you already are at the point where you can do it. No, you should be able to pretty much jump right in there. For Rift in Time and the Storybook Vale, I think it's pretty similar. Which one do you like better and why? For me, it's really hard. Like, I love them both. This one's not finished yet, so keep that in mind. We still have part 2 for this one. I think our Rift in Time had more to do, especially since you can get Mist and get the Ancient Machines. So I would recommend you get a Rift in Time first before Storybook Vale, because the strengths for a Rift in Time is the map and biomes are great. Aladdin Jasmine update is next month here in just a couple weeks. So like I said, you're going to get a lot of use out of these biomes. 2 Ancient Machines are amazing for everything. And it has a lot of great furniture and stuff. The story is pretty good. You get Oswald and some great characters, Gaston. Storybook Vale has the better actual like foliage, landscaping items. The story's kind of meh until the very end when you get left on a cliffhanger. And this tool, you don't use it too much, but you do get Merida and Flynn. They're kind of just okay. So I think I like Storybook Vale more, but I think in terms of like content and everything, a Rift in Time might be your better bet for now. And the companions are really nice as well. Which one was your favorite added feature / part? Again, probably Ancient Machines and stuff is very useful. If you have both, how was your experience in general, and which did you feel to be better after playing? So again, this one seemed like there was more content in Rift in Time, and it lasted longer. But Storybook Vale, we only have 50% of it. So it will be probably larger and bigger and better once we get the rest of the story. But you're not going to get this until summer. So it might be better to go ahead and do all of this all the way up until summer, and then do Storybook Vale, and then you should be caught up. But that's just my opinion. Please help this player out. Let us know any of your thoughts in the comment section below. And let me know your thoughts on any of the topics we went over today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have the best day. I'll see you in the next one.